This meeting is being recorded.
There we go, Jan.
Is that a good shirt, Derek?
That's perfect.
This normally for the summer. Would I put it the sound some louder?
No, that's fine.
Okay. How is everybody?
Most of them
okay. How are you, Jan?
I'm very fine, thank you.
Good.
And how is fishing at the moment?
Dreadful.
Well, like 2 weeks away, really.
2 weeks, and then it's the opening from the season.
Yeah, 20th, isn't it, Derek?
Salmon or trout?
Well, I think the salmon.
Salmon
Right, I
pre-season.
think the salmon might be open already, actually.
Okay, but you can already fish on trout and grayling?
Grayling, the trout and the salmon start on the 3rd of next month, March,
Okay.
on the Welsh Dee.
Oh yeah, DVD.
Yeah, so I'm out on Sunday if the river's not too high.
Yeah, but the rain is over now here in Holland, and there are possibly a few beautiful days coming. So
Yeah.
the water level is going down. But yeah, we must still wait. So, is everybody over there? Derek,
Yeah,
are there more coming?
yeah, I'm letting them in as you're talking. So if you want to make a start, I'll continue letting them
Oh,
in.
I can wait. It is till 8 o'clock. How late it is?
It's just 2 minutes to 7, 2 minutes to 8 for you.
Okay. Then we will wait. Maybe we can a little bit talk conversation. How was the beefy for everybody?
I enjoyed it. I did.
Are you on? You were on the BFFI, Derek?
Yeah, I was on the Castle Feather stand. I type a bob every year.
Okay. So I didn't see you.
No,
You're very busy.
I came round the fly dressers row, but I never saw you.
No, maybe I was on the toilet.
I did.
Of drinking some beers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the first day it was very busy.
Saturday
Yeah.
was really busy.
Saturday was very busy, but Sunday it was not so.
It went quiet on Sunday, I was told.
Yeah. I think last year it was on Sunday busier than this year.
Was it?
Sorry?
It was busier last year than this year.
I think it was on the Sunday last year busier than this year.
Oh, yeah.
I think. So in the morning there were not a lot of customers, viewers, people on the tires row on that side. Maybe on the part where the shops are. Maybe it's there busier. I don't know.
They all went to watch the rugby, Jan.
Yeah, that is every year. Every year we have got Sunday rugby. Hey. So, how is Stephen?
Hi, Jan de Haas, you all right?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Literally, just this second walked in from work. So,
Okay.
but good to see you. Or see you.
Fine.
See one of your pecs anyway.
Yeah. It was. I was 1.5 weeks ago. I was in Italy on the fair over there.
Yeah, I saw your pictures. Was it good?
Yes, it was very good. Very good.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes. There were a few holes, and there were 2 holes only for hunting.
Right,
But
wow.
with guns and whatever, and it was so busy over there. Oh my God.
Oh, brilliant. Sounds good.
Yes. I think when the Ukrainians are there, they will smell so much guns and shotguns and whatever.
Brilliant.
Yeah, but it was a brilliant show, and it was a lot of people over there. Last year there were 37,000 people.
Wow.
Yes, yes,
That's-
and they can make a good party over there. The Italians.
I'm sure they can. I'm sure they can.
Yeah, a lot of wines, and cheese, and
There was
and
Emmanuel there.
Sorry.
Was Emmanuel Costa there?
Yeah, it was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Emmanuel and Enrico,
Mm.
Fabio. A
Yeah,
lot of guys, but there are there are a few guys that only speak a little bit English. Most of them only
Like
speak
me.
Italian. Only Italian.
Oh, good. No, glad you
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Yes. Was for me very quiet. I cannot talk Italian. So, and how is it with your flies? Are they selling okay?
Yeah, so we're getting a few inquiries. So I don't, if I'm honest, I don't want to be too busy because I want to be doing my own stuff as well. So, but we've had a few inquiries and stuff and done a few little orders. So yeah, no, it's going all right.
Okay. But you're starting not so long ago, so
Yeah, no, it's been from we only did it just December. So yeah, no, it's been quite encouraging so far. So need to push it a little bit more as well. So I've not really done that much with it. So we need to start trying to drive it a little bit. But yeah, no, so can't complain. Thank you.
yeah. Okay. Time will learn. I think. So I will take the hook device.
You ready to make a start, Jan?
Yeah, I'm ready. I post today an Hawthorn and a little bit of BBO. It's between it because it's the same shape. Only the dubbing I have made some magenta with some red. And yeah, and Hawthorn is only black and the BBO is a little more purple. So I put some together. So it gives me a nice shape. So we will tie this one. You can see it. Can you all see it?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, okay. I take it out of the vise and I put another hook in it, an empty hook, so we can fill it. It is the Arex, where is it? Oh, here. With the white gap, size 12, but you can tie it also on size 14 or 16, whatever you like. And I use black tying thread for Semperfly. It's 18.0 and it is waxed thread. Oh wait, I forgot the most important thing. I must put first the needle in it because we must make the extended body from foam. I got foam black and I cut it on 4 millimeters wide. It's not a special needle. It's the needle from the box out of from the wife when she is doing some yarning. And I put the black foam around the hook of around the needle, and then I make the first turn to make so it will be a little bit twisting, but there's not. No. And then you make another like this. So that works better. And so I make 4 segments with the foam. And every time I put the thread under the foam and then go over it like this. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4 segments. And I give it a little drop of super glue. You can all see it clear?
Perfect.
Okay. Because the last time it was not so very good. I have now more light on the room. So. Okay. Now you can take it out of the needle. Now you put the needle away. And we take our hook. Like this. Oh. To the end. Cut off the waist. Now we put the foam around the hook shank like this. Can you see it all?
Yep.
Yeah. And then so then we cut this off and this. Oh, a little bit turning. So it needs some glue. Whatever you want. And when you need, when you tying with smaller hooks, you can make not 4 but 3 segments or 2 segments. Of you take a needle, a thinner needle, to form a smaller body. But that depends on the hook size, what you are doing. And I think I will take a bigger hook, so everybody can see it clear. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, and it floats on the water. And you know, a hawthorn is a very bad flyer. So now I must take some hopper legs, and I will make 2 on each side. So we had 4 legs, and I don't know in real how many legs it had, but they are also always running out of the body. When you see them flying in the air, the legs is always hanging after the body.
Always trailing behind.
Yes. So maybe they are too long now. So there's one side. Now we do the other side. like this. Then you cut off the excess. Like this. And then we take a white wing, and I make it from polyarn, but you can also make it from a white CDC feather, or yeah, whatever you like. Because your polyarn is synthetic, but it's durable. Oh my God.
Always happens, doesn't it, Jan?
Sorry?
It always happens.
Yes, but it's very thin thread, and most of the time I tie with nano silk, so you can pull a little bit harder.
Yeah.
And yeah, and now it doesn't matter. So comes okay. This. Take the wing again. And I cut the wing before ending the extended body a little bit, few millimeters, like this. So the body is coming under the wing. You see the body under the wing. Now we go to the front, and we take another piece of foam, and we tie it in a millimeter of 2 or 3 for the hook eye, like this. And then so and cut this away. Now you take the foam and put it back, and then you can form the head like this. A little ball, and then you take some dubbing, and I have dark claret seal and red seal. I take a less claret and a little bit red. Oh my God, there's going. And there are people now looking, and they fish a lot on the Wells D. And are they hawthorns on the shore over there?
Yeah,
Or
there's a
only
load, there's a
hawthorns?
load at Clywedog.
They are there,
Yeah.
and mostly also in beginning of May or April.
I don't think the Hawthorns have started yet.
April, May down here in the south for Hawthorns.
Yeah, April and May, eh?
Well, April to July. They can be quite a long season, and they can differ year on year.
Yeah. And by us, when they going a flight through the water, they are very bad. Yeah, how must I say that?
They can't swim.
Yeah,
Yeah, we get an awful lot on the water down here.
yeah. When the wind is very strong, they had a very big problem here in Holland, because we have normally strong winds. So when they were going out of the bushes, go to the water, and the wind is coming, then they have a problem to stay in the air. And then they fell in the water. And the trout, they enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, they do turn on. When they turn on to them, you don't catch
Yeah.
on much else. We get hawthorns and heatherflies almost come together here.
Okay. And you see, it are a few steps, and yeah, it is not a very difficult fly, but it floats very well when you use that foam.
It's going to float all day long, isn't it?
Yeah, they float very good. And that's why I use seals, because that oh my god. Yeah, a little bit. So gonna be loose. And then in the end of the wing, of the black wing, I will cut it to the half like this, and then I take my scissor and put a little bit of shape on it, and then you can brush it out a little bit.
I won't insult you by pointing out you're governed by shifts. In an hour's time, yours is at an end. I'd be happy to work the hours. You're not here to involve yourself in the lives of others.
And then I pick out the long hairs, so it looks a little bit neater, like this. So
Bridge, was it?
sorry.
Yes. You'll just do that. And you accompany it with romantic music.
Who's
Is she bringing the coffee?
I saw you with Tom.
fly tying in soap operas? This is great.
Please. Thank you.
I think they want a romantic liaison with you and Tom.
So now you had the legs, the body, the white wing, and the foam, and it will float very well.
I wanted to surprise you.
And it is a very light hook, so it's not heavy. You don't need any liquid to have it floating for a whole day.
What do you mean by that? Well, apart from
That is the first fly. What do you like from it?
That's a nice fly, Jan.
Very nice.
Lovely fly. Lovely fly.
And it is not very easy, very difficult to tie. And you need a few materials.
They
So-
float all day long.
Sorry?
And it'll float all day long.
Yeah. Because you see the legs and then the foam, and at this, it's very durable also, and very light. But when
What
you
was
have
the hook again? What
Sorry?
was the hook again? What hook was it again?
it was an Arex hook, and it is the white gap barbless 527.
Fresh water. Yeah.
Yeah, freshwater 527, size 12. But yeah, you can tie it also in size 14 and 16 if you like. Only then you need a thinner needle to form the body, because now I have a thicker needle like this.
Yeah. Thinner the
see,
needle, thinner the body.
Yeah, and then you can cut the foam smaller like this. Now
Yeah.
it's about 4 millimeters, and you can make it also 3 or 2 millimeters, depends on the thickness of your needle.
Yeah.
But when you are fishing with very small flies, you can tie it on 14 and 16.
That
What do
the
you
same
use
hook
for
comes in
ring,
those
Jan?
sizes.
But I think the size on the 12, it's the same size as the fly.
Yes,
But
yes.
why should we do it smaller?
Yes. Exactly. Yeah.
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 But
Cheers.
few materials you see: seal, foam, polyon, and some legs, and that's all.
Yeah.
That's the first dry fly we will make today, and I hope you like it.
Very good.
You're welcome. And now we shall do a nymph, a little nymph. I tied it also on the BFFI, and you can mostly I tie it in 16 and 18, but I will now take hook size 12, so you can see the proportions and the materials. It looks better, and then you can at home tie it in 16 or 14 or 18, what you want. I have here size 12, and that is a fresh water series short nymph barbless, the 563. It's a beautiful hook. They have also standard nymph hooks, but they are longer, and I prefer when you're fishing on small streams. I prefer this hook. So, and I will take another color. Here, what is it? Tan or beige? Tan tying threads, and it is 12. Oh, and before we give it a little weight, and I find very thin lead wire. I will show you. Can you see it?
Only just.
Oh,
It's very look. But because when you use very small hooks, then it's not so bulky on the front when you make your thorax, but it gives a little bit weight to fish it and to go down in the stream like this. So. So I give it also a little drop of glue, so it stay on the place. Like this. I must say, and now I use this one. This is super on Golf, and it's very good, and it is very fast drying. So go to the end with the drying thread. Like this. Now I must take the feather. Wait a moment. I have here's a little what is it? Portraits, neck hackle. Take a few out. Mostly I make the tail not so very long with that small nibs. A bit too long, I think. But that's personal. Like this. And then I will make with the tying thread the shape of the nymph. I go from the front to the back thinner. So you see that the lead wire of the hook shank is now equal like the tying thread. Like this. And then I take, most of you know him already, Stephen from America with his famous turkey biots in several colors.
They're cracking biots, they are.
Yeah, they're very good. And now I think now I'm tying this, I think I have already do it before. Because no, there's not this one. The first nymph I tied on Zoom with you was with also with a turkey feather body and wrapped with copper wire. Because Stephen from Cooksville, he asked me, what have you doing? I said, yeah, why? They all asked the turkey about the turkey feathers. So a little bit shape like this. And then I take some black. I put it on the body. And that is for secure the feather. I take my and I turn it 180 degrees, and you can tie it like this, and then you can see it, that brown here, that brown over here. So it's when you go to the front, you see what is happening, but mostly I made it like no. Like this.
That first turn is crucial for the segmentation, isn't it?
Yeah, that is prefer what you like. Now I have a light and dark, and it gives another dimension. You see it?
Perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, It's a little bit slippery. And normally, when you do make the body from dubbing, then you can tie a darker silk thread in it or whatever. And now when you turn the turkey beard on the other side, then you get light, dark. So you are ready now. When you are now, if you're a beautiful body over here, you see it?
Yes, yes.
And that's the difference. You can turn it. You can tie it in with there's how do you say it in English?
There's a little
Maybe.
notch. There's a little
No.
notch on it, isn't there?
Oh, wait. I will show it you. Maybe. Look. When I take one, you had a hollow side. A hollow side, like this. And the other side. And mostly I tie the turkey in with the hollow side on the inside. And when it is done, then I pick it up and turn it like this. And then you can have this dark and light shapes. So, and now we will take the turkey feather again. And I have different colors, and it depends on what turkey biot I will use. Now I have a light brown, so I will take a darker for the shell back for the thorax. Like this. Tie it on top of the, okay, like this. And then I will take a look to the proportions, like this. And then for the legs, I use, what is it? Fluo fiber. A fluo fiber, you can do the legs with a partridge feather, of another feather, of pheasant tail, but I prefer, and you have different shades. There is tan, and this dark brown, and you can see when it is synthetic. And I take 4 strands out of it, like this, or 6, doesn't matter. I think a fish can't count. And then I tie it on top of the hook, like this, and then I will put one here on this side, and I put one here on this side. And when you form the thorax and you put the shield over it, and then you can cut it on the same sides and then you have the legs like this. So I put it now over here, and first I will do some dubbing for the thorax. Oh, yeah. I can take it. You know the
Yeah.
yes, but I think he's disappeared from the globe. You never see something from him and hear something from him.
No, he's gone very quiet. You're right.
He's very busy, I think.
Yeah.
And you, and sometimes you see nymphs, and when they are finished, then you see a ball on as a head, and you can see when I have made the lead wire on the hook shank and formed the body with the tying thread, then you got a beautiful shape. But when I now I do this, then it is not a bubble.
Yeah.
You see? And now we do tie in this. You can all follow it?
Yeah.
So now you do one side to the left and one side underneath like this. To the right, like this. Then you put this over the dubbing, over the legs, tie it in like this. Now I must turn the hook a little bit like this. And then I do this 2 or 3 times. And now we cut. So. Now form the head. So. Then you take this part and this part, take it together. And you take your scissor, and then at the end of the beginning of the thorax, I cut it off like this. And then you got the legs, and they are very small. But when you see the insect, when you take it out of the water, the legs are not so very long. Okay. You see it?
Yeah, lovely. Yeah.
And then you had a beautiful nymph. And Stephen had different colors and purple and gray and light brown and dark brown. So you can make every nymph you want with the turkey biot. And it is, yeah, it's not so difficult.
And they're nice and long,
Yeah.
those wild turkey biots.
Sorry?
They're nice and long, the wild turkey biots.
Yeah. And you see, I take that little, that very thin lead wire, so it gives a little bit weighting, and the dubbing is not so bulky, so it goes to the water film, and you can fish it, yeah, not on the bottom, but in the half, or you can also do it on the dropper and fish a heavier fly on the end of the leader. But you had, yeah, this is mostly the nymphs I fish with in Holland, and I think I definitely know that it works by you also. And when you tie it in 14 and 16, then it gives fish. Are there questions about it? No?
No.
They've all gone quiet.
Sorry?
They've all gone quiet.
Yes.
We're all muted.
Are they're all sleeping, I think. A
No,
lot.
most of them are on mute, Jan.
They like it.
I'm
Yeah.
awake tonight, Jan.
Yeah?
I'm usually asleep, but I'm awake.
Yeah. So, but I think you can use it also by you in the rivers, on the Wells D, or are you only fish with dry flies on the Wells D?
No, fish with nymphs as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
How deep is the water? With normal level.
It depends which river.
Or
Does it
reservoir,
be?
yeah.
Oh, it's your home river.
The Severn. The River Severn's my home river.
Yeah.
It can be like between 2 foot and 8 foot.
Uh-huh.
Up in the
But-
top, up at Llanidlas, where I come from.
But there are deeper parts in it, for a
Yeah,
meter and a half, or 2 meters, or whatever.
Further down river, yeah.
Yeah, okay. But mostly, is it also, you had a lot of green really in the river? Or is it only water and stones?
It's shale, stone, mud, all sorts.
Yeah.
It depends
But
where.
also,
It depends if it's a slow stretch. If it's a slow stretch, it'll have a muddy bottom.
yeah.
Quite fast, it'll be gravel.
Yeah. Stephen, are you there?
Yeah, Stephen's here.
Stephen, you fished in Bosnia? Did he hear me?
Hang on, let me have a quick peek. I'm sure he's still on there.
Okay.
He was busy.
Because
tiring
I
it,
saw-
you know?
I saw pictures from Stephen when he was fishing in Slovenia, or I think that it was, and there are a lot of water plants in the river. And then I think when you fish with a nymph, it will be very difficult.
Yeah, Stephen's on mute at the moment. His camera's gone, so whether he's gone off, he's not.
Okay.
sitting there.
But they have a lot of water plants also in the rivers in England.
Yeah.
But then how is it possible to fish with a nymph? Because when it is drifting, then you are always stuck in the green, or not?
You have to fish between the reed beds.
Or
I fish
between
between the reeds, but I also on my river I don't tend to weight my nymphs.
no weight.
No weight at all. I just let them come down naturally with the line. Because I find that they sort of attack more when it's in the top, when they're coming up above the green, high into it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
And I use
the-
a pattern identical to what you've done, apart from I use partridge for legs, not what you did.
Okay. Yeah, on the left and the right side by the thorax, you use partridge feathers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. In the past, I also did it, but I saw on Instagram a guy from America, Eli, he is his name, and he ties very, very small nymphs. And I saw them with a fluor, with this material. And I asked him,
What's the material called, Jan?
fluor fiber.
Fluorofibers.
Fluor fiber. And you got it in different colors, and black and brown and tan and green and gray, and even in red and orange. And I think they mostly used it for salt water flies or whatever.
Is it the same as every other fiber out there?
Yeah, but it works very good for the fibers on the little nymphs, and yeah, they stay on the place. So yeah,
I've also been dubbing and then running a very small hen hackle through for legs as well through the dubbing.
Yeah. Okay. And then you turn it with your index finger and thumb down, and then you tie it in.
And
tie it.
Put the cover over. Is that the same as you do?
Yeah. Okay.
The fluorofiber's a lot simplified to tie, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Are there any questions about this?
No.
Derek, we got a short evening.
Oh, that's good.
Now I shall try to do this one. And there was a guy in Italy, and he showed me how to tie the Italian Style Sedge with wings, and they have not deer hair, but they have chameau.
Yeah.
And I got a little bit of the chameau, and I never worked with it, but it works very, very beautiful. It is very light, and it gives a lot of movement on the water, they say. And I now in combination with a CDC feather, now I believe in it. And only they make it very big. Maybe you had seen it on social media, on a fair, the BFFI, and I think it's for me too big. So I take smaller wings, and I will show you what I have done. I have
Is that an Antonio pattern?
Yeah, yes. Okay, and I make the wings smaller. It's for me, yeah, that's in my head. They told me they had fished with chameau sedges, hook size 2 and 4. And they show me pictures. They show me pictures from fish. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. So big. And they fished most of the time in North Italy, on the side of Slovenia, in the Italian rivers. And Katspes, there's a Frenchman, and he used them also. And he fished on the side from the Spanish side of the Pyrenees. And he showed me pictures from fish. It's unbelievable. So big. Brown trout, 60, 70 centimeters, and fat. And they all fish with very, very big sedges, size 2 and 4 and 6. Now, normally we fished with size 14 and 12. And that's for us is also big. So I will make it in size 12. This one. And it's also a barbless hook.
Yeah, I use it on Chew and Blagden, Jan, the same fly. Don't know whether you can see it.
Oh yeah,
and that's a size 12. And when there's a lot of longhorn sedges there.
Yeah.
and absolutely can be deadly.
Yeah, yeah. Because
It's a lovely
that,
scruffy fly, isn't it?
yeah, that man from France, he lives near the border from France and Spain in the Pyrenees. And he told me when he is going fishing in on the French part, they only catch fish with very small flies. But when they go to the Spanish side, they only fish with big flies. Only big flies. Small flies they don't see. But he explained it. When you have choices about a little burger or a big burger, what do you use? What do you choose? Yeah, the big burger.
Big burger.
Yes.
Yeah, I find that with a lot of fish. Sometimes if you go oversized,
Yeah,
it pulls them to take, doesn't it?
Yeah, but for us it's unbelievable because we had a lot of spooky trout, and I saw pictures from Paul Slaney, from the Wells D, that there are big fishes in it, but the most of the fish they fish in Spain and on the north part of Italy, they are every fish is big over there.
Yeah. Just go back to that fly there, you know, about the French and the Spanish side. That's
Hey, Owen.
Right, yeah, that's the very same.
How are you? How are you?
And jou?
Ik ben goed, jongen.
Hi, met jou now. On the river, I fish. Just gone back to the fly there that you're talking about, where they fish the opposite in France and Spain. It's very the same on my local river. One stretch, maybe from a kilometer, 2 kilometers, you fish very small flies. And the upper section and middle section, you fish a bigger fly.
Yeah.
See what, and especially when it's going dark, we get the big crane flies that comes out, the day long legs.
Yeah.
Big. We try to get them skating on the surface,
and
it's very, very effective.
Yeah.
Like, I see your point there with the size hooks. So I let you go. Let's watch it again.
But I will show you when I can find it. They give me a fly. Wait a minute. Maybe I got it here. No, I can't find it. But the Emmanuel. Oh yeah, here he is. Look at what a fly. They fished it with this flies. They fished on brown trout.
Mouse, like a big mouse.
In the northern part of Italy and in Spain.
A typical Italian fly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Looks like a bushel of wheat.
Yes.
looks like a broom.
Yeah, look at that. And they all fish with it. So yeah. I make it a little bit smaller, but I have more flies from them. Oh, sorry.
Come on.
And dit is a mayfly from Marco Naldi, and dit is a small fly he used. Look at that. You can see it.
Nice.
It's a very big fly, and they fish with it. And it is a size 8 or a 6. So yeah, it's for me unbelievable. When we fish with this fly in the Belgium or in Germany, now they run away the trouts.
What's the main mayfly or fly on the surface out in Belgium?
We fish mostly with 16 and 14, 12, and then it's all a big fly, 12. So, but they told me that they are fishing with 2 and 4. I think, huh? That's very big. But then they show me the fish they catch. That's unbelievable. So big. So big. So when you will trophy fish, catch trophy trout, then you must go to Spain and Italy. Okay. Last week I have posted my first Italian sedge, and maybe you have seen it. And I have made on the end of the body a green drop of UV. So it is in the egg laying sac, but we don't do that now. We make a body, taper it. So I do it with brown biot also. It's very small. That is a bigger size. You can take a biot to form the body, but you can also do it with CDC or dubbing or what you prefer.
You always tie your biot on the side, Jan, not on the top.
Yes, always on the side. Because when I lift it up and it is on top, it is hard to see what you are doing. Okay, now I take it in the plier, and now I can turn it like this way, or I can turn it like that way. And when it is on top, you can't see anything what you are doing.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
Good point. I might have to try to do that because I've always tied him in on the top. I don't know why.
Yeah. And now you see that the space between the feathers, standing upstairs, standing up, that is the space will be bigger and bigger, and that's why what I am doing is I will let you show. I take a new one. Like this. I take a big scissor, and then you cut the fluffy side, and the other side. And I'll take my scissor and I cut a little bit of the fluffy side away. And then when I tie it in, you can make smaller turns with your biot. Now you can see the space between every turn is equal. But when you have a portrait, you don't have to do this. You can do it your own way. Oh. Same body like the nymph. Oh. Like this. Now we take some body, dubbing. And form a little bit of a little ball. And now I have, but I'm not blowing away, no. I prepare. Dit is the hand skin. You can see beautiful round feathers. And I take two, and this will be my wing. Left and one on the right, like this. Like this. So. There's a little bit practicing, huh? Because it is very slippery. Yeah. Like this. And then you move them a little bit downwards. And then they lay on the body. Go to the front with your tying thread. Secure. And this. And this. So. Now we got the body. We got the wings. So, another little dubbing on top. So, and now I have here very long hair, very small hair, but that is very stiff. And I'll take a few fibers out of here.
What's that, Jan Elk?
No, dit is Chameau. And then we take some long feathers or fibers. Like this. Maybe 3 or 4. And we do that on top of the hook.
Jan, I'm almost running out of shamo. Where are you getting yours from?
Yeah, I got it from the Italian over there. But I
Yeah,
was
that's where I got mine from.
asking where you can buy it. But 45 Dent Street in Italy, they got it. And there's a shop in Milan. I will give you the name because Peter from Scotland, he had ordered it, and they will send it to Scotland and also to England.
Yeah, no, I've almost run out the patch, which I can't remember what he's called. I said his name earlier. He gave me a patch.
Yeah, Chameau.
Yeah, but I'm almost out of it.
Yeah. So now I take a lot.
Antonio, he was the one who gave.
I take my lighter and an old dubbing needle, and now I heat the dubbing needle a little bit.
That looks like an Andrew. That looks like an Andre bobbin.
Yes, yes. You can see it was all too hot. So. And now we go, namens I have CDC van David. Mr. Jetlika. I take 1 feather. Throw it back like this. This we don't need. Pull it away. And now I have some other leftovers from the guys.
The super quality CDC they are.
From David, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very good.
His dubbing's nice as well, Derek.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad I got it before we went into Brexit. It cost a fortune to get it in now.
Yes, yes. But I got made an order in England, and it was the hopper legs and some UV from Gulf, and a packet of seal, and I must pay 13 or 14 euros tax and whatever you call it here in Holland when it comes from England. Now you got this tool. You see it?
Never seen that before.
Yes, that's from Techstream. And it's now hard for me. You put your hair over here, like this. Can you see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this. So a little bit longer. And then you put your CDC feather on top. Like this.
It's like our little flip tool.
Yeah, and then you close it like this.
Looks like you're making a sandwich, Jan.
Yes, and then and look at that what I have.
Oh.
And then cut it It's really messy. I got my own vacuum cleaning. And then we formed a dubbing loop. Like this. Take this again. Put it in. Now you got some CDC in it and chameau. And now you must put it in. Like this. Let's roll it a little bit back. And then you got a real Italian style sedge.
I must admit, Jan, it's one of the scruffiest looking flies you'll ever see, but it works.
Yeah. But that floats and that thin fibers from that chameau that give a little bit beautiful movement in the water. They said.
Yeah, it pierces the surface quite nicely as well at times.
Yeah. Now we stroke it to one side. And now I must watch out for the camera like this. So. And it is feather light. That chameau. And I got a few nymphs. And a few years ago I was in Charleroi on the fair over there, and there was a guy from Switzerland, and he had chameau ears, and it was very very fine dubbing. So I bought a few of that ears, and when I have very tiny nymphs, I mostly use the dubbing of the ears. So there were some Italian guys last week on that fair. And they asked me what for dubbing I use. I said, it are ears from chameau. Really, he said. I said, yes. And I said, I cut them off and throw them away. He said, then you are a very stupid guy. Because you can use it for the nymphs. And his friends was looking at him. He said, oh my God, you are a fool.
I must admit, I put everything in my waste bag and then put it all through a blender, and it's surprising.
Yeah. I never throw something away. I had fox ears and deer hair ears, and they are beautiful. And now I have from a guy from Sweden. He brings for me moose ears, and I shall show you how big they are.
Well, you've actually got something I haven't got, Jan. I've never seen moose ears being used.
Look at here.
Lovely.
Moose ears. And it is beautiful hair what you can use for. You see?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Does he shoot them himself?
Yeah, they shoot themselves. When you got Stephen Larsen from Sweden, the wicked guy. Yeah, he shot a lot of animals in Sweden, but mostly I shoot caperkill.
I'll have to have a word with my friend Hoffman and see if he can send me some across.
Yes, he was also on the BFFI, and
yeah, I saw him.
Yes, do you saw him?
Yeah, he gave me a patch of moose. He came over and
Yeah,
gave me
yeah.
Swedish hug.
Yeah. And now I pull the long feathers out. And now, and they say in Italia, how will you call it, that it moves and it floats very, very well. And it is that long hairs with that CDC in it. It floats good, and it gives a little bit movement, very good movement on the water. And when you pick it up, because the chameau is very lighter than deer hair, and it is thinner, and you can see when I blow, it's very durable, and yeah, what am I gonna say? But the movement is great, and it floats very good. And now you got two small wings, and they are like a little bit over each other. So you got like this, you see? And the underside, you can see it also. But you got the Lady Caroline. They put a brown mullet on top, and they put one after the other, and then they tie it in. And it gives also a very beautiful shape. And this like the shame. And when you like it, you can put some green ice sack on it, on the hook shank, and then it looks like a very beautiful sedge, I think.
But I've been using that on chew, and on chew we get one of those unbelievable longhorn sedge hatches you've ever seen.
Yeah.
You're eating them, that heavy.
Yeah.
But
And
the thing with that, it does, when you just lift it off the water, you can almost just like, you're almost like can dap it easily.
Yeah, you dap it. Yeah. And I tie everything backwards, but most of the Italian, they take another bunch of chameau, and they tie it to the front, but then on the underside of the hook, not on the top, but on the underside. When you can see it, I shall pick another one they gave me. Look, this one. You see?
Yeah.
How long it is. It's the same like the longhorn. And yes, but the wings are so big. I think, I must tie them smaller. It's the same hook, same size, only, I prefer smaller wings. But that's
but our longhorns are it's quite a big fly, the longhorn sedge.
Really?
Yeah.
So he is bigger? He's bigger like this one?
Just like that.
Yes?
Yeah.
2 times bigger?
Yeah, but the same size as that.
Okay. Only bigger wings.
I mean, I still use the same as what the Italian guy taught me to do it. And I found it was fine.
Yeah. I will give a little bit like this.
That's a nice tip. I didn't see that before.
Yes. So that was it.
Excellent.
Yes. Are there any questions?
Everybody goes quiet again.
Yeah.
This was my last flight for tonight, gentlemen.
Do you need to use floatant on it, Jan, or is it buoyant enough? Do you use floatant on it, or is it buoyant enough?
Floating?
Floatant.
Floatant.
Do you put anything on it?
No, never use it. No. The only thing what I am doing when I fish with a parachute fly, I take some Vaseline to my index finger and my thumb, and I twist so like this. That is it will be warm, and it's melting the Vaseline, and only the points of the hackle I soak them a little bit between my index finger and my thumb with Vaseline, and then it floats all day. That's the only thing I use. Only thing.
Do you back your ear?
Sorry?
If you get your thumb, the back of your ear, you got natural wax.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we do, Harvey.
And most of the people, they do by their nose. Here in the nose, they take some and it's very fat. So, that's better. So that was it for tonight, gentlemen.
That's
and
wonderful.
I hope you enjoy it. The 3 flies. The first one was not so difficult. The second one was not so difficult. Only did need some practice for the wings, for the Italian style. But the body is the same like the Nymph, and you use that PK method in the dubbing loop. I think you use it more for other flies also. So it is only the wings to put correct on the hook shank. That's all.
Do you ever think you end up putting 2 horns sticking back on that fly?
No.
It'd be very effective.
Yeah. And you see now when I stroke it back, it lays back, and it looks like a normal sedge, a European sedge. Only it is very light, that hair, and very durable, and it floats, and it gives a movement, and better than their hair. That's thicker. So now I want to thank you all.
Yeah, you can.
And
Very nice.
I hope you enjoy it, and maybe about a month or 2, 3, I come back in the air, and then it's the spring or summer, begin summer, and then we will tie a parachute fly or what you prefer. You may ask Derek, or say to Derek what you prefer, and then I hear it from Derek, and then maybe I can tie what you want.
The chocolate fly.
Yeah. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Jan.
And have a great evening. And I hope when the fishing season has started, that you catch a lot of fish.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Thanks.
bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.